Of course, this is not financial advice and for entertainment purposes only. Here are 5 best ETFs that can make you rich the fastest, and no, it's not just SPMO or VOO. SPMO is one of the best growth ETFs because of its 5-star Morningstar rating and legit one of the best returning funds in the stock market, providing investors over 19% returns per year in the last 5 years and even over 30% returns in the last decade. SPMO also crushed the likes of the S&P 500 by a very wide margin and made investors insanely rich as well during the process of buying and holding this high quality ETF. Now, SPMO is great, but VOO by Vanguard or even SPLG, for example, is great as well. It's super simple, it's easy, it's predictable, and great for long-term investing. VOO is diversified to 500 companies and one that you can buy and hold forever because of its amazing returns as well, and you can also sleep at night just as easily to get rich someday. Alright guys, everybody should know that I love investing in ETFs and just in the stock market because of my over $300,000 plus ETF only portfolio. So I only invest in high quality, long-term funds, some in this video as well, not named VOO and even not named SPMO. Now, if you guys want to see my whole entire portfolio and exactly when I buy all my ETFs, you can see it for free on Blossom. Yes, for free, using the link in the description of this video, as well as in the pinned comment section. So in this video, we're gonna go over 5 best ETFs that can make you rich the fastest, not named SPMO and not named VOO. Guys, I know that both VOO and SPMO are great, but there are ETFs out there that could potentially beat them by a very wide margin or can complement with them and pair well with them for long-term investing. So without further ado, let's get started with the video. The first ETF that can make you rich the fastest is SCHG, Charles Schwab's US Large Cap Growth ETF. Schwab's SCHG focuses on investing in high quality, large cap growth stocks, specifically ones that can grow their revenues and grow their earnings faster than the overall market, which can hopefully lead to outstanding and amazing returns. SCHG provides diversification to investors across many sectors of the stock market, with its top sectors being technology, followed by communication services, consumer discretionary, healthcare, and financials. With just under 200 different stocks, you invest in some of the most largest, fastest growing, and high quality names like Nvidia, Apple, Microsoft, Broadcom, Amazon, and Meta. The dividend yield is very small because growth companies reinvest more profits into growing their businesses, where SCHG has a 0.37% dividend yield, and it also has a low expense ratio of just 0.04%. Lastly, the returns from SCHG have been remarkable, of just under 16% per year in the last 5 years and over 17% per year in the last decade, where SCHG just barely got beat by SPMO in the last decade, so kudos to both SPMO and even SCHG. The second ETF that can make you crazy rich the fastest is SMH VanEck Semiconductor ETF. VanEck SMH is an ETF that also has a 5-star Morningstar rating, so this one is as good as they come. VanEck SMH focuses on specifically only investing in semiconductor companies, so the ones that basically manufacture, sell, and even just design chips that go into your cars to smartphones and everything in between. This fund of SMH, in my opinion, is not diversified. Yes, I said it, not diversified, because that's an okay thing. That's fine, because this fund only invests in high quality and even powerhouse growth stocks like the ones that are in the semiconductor sector, which are great for higher returns and even hopefully to make you rich the fastest. SMH invests in just 26 different holdings with names that you might know and love like Nvidia, TSM, Broadcom, ASML, Intel, and Applied Materials. The dividend yield is 0.33%, where the expense ratio is a whopping 0.35%. The performance from SMH has been flat out insane, and yes, insane and crazy, of just under 30% per year. Yes, 30% per year over the last decade and even crushed the likes of SPMO and even VOO, which is impressive, so congratulations to SMH. The third ETF that can make you rich the fastest is AOTG, the AOT Growth and Innovation ETF. AOTG is an ETF that invests in a high-quality growth portfolio embracing low marginal cost companies. Alright, so in basic terms, AOTG invests in high-quality growth stocks that are super profitable, that have high growth, high earnings, high revenues, and hopefully that can beat the likes of VOO and even SPMO along the way as well. One fun fact is that AOTG has barely beat SPMO in the last 6 months and even crushed the likes of VOO as well, so congrats to AOTG. AOTG invests in 48 different companies with fast-growing names like Nvidia, Toast, AMD, Robinhood, TSM, and Google. There is no dividend from AOTG, and the expense ratio is 0.75% since AOTG is an actively managed fund designed to beat the stock market in the future, and hopefully SPMO and VOO as well. Finally, the returns from AOTG have been impressive of just under 30% returns per year in the last 3 years, so congratulations to AOTG for even beating SPMO in the last 6 months and even VOO since inception. The fourth ETF that can make you rich the fastest is QTUM, or Defiance's Quantum ETF. Defiance's QTUM is a fund that also has a 5-star Morningstar rating, so this one is also high quality and legit. Defiance's QTUM invests in companies involved in quantum computing, machine learning, cloud computing, and other advanced technology stocks. Diversification is there with QTUM since this fund invests in 78 different holdings across the entire world. The dividend yield is one of the highest ones we've seen so far at 0.7%, and the expense ratio is a whopping 0.4%. Finally, the returns from QTUM have been outstanding and revolutionary, with over 30% returns per year in the last 3 years and even over 20% returns per year in the last 5 years. These returns have crushed the likes of SPMO and even VOO by a very wide margin, so QTUM is just insane. The fifth ETF that can make you rich the fastest is Chat Roundhill's Generative AI and Technology ETF. Roundhill's Chat is simple. It invests in the most innovative AI companies right now and hopefully the most innovative ones in the future as well. Chat invests in 42 different AI and technology companies that are some of the fastest growing ones right now to investors like Nvidia, Google, Palantir, Microsoft, Oracle, and Meta. This fund does not pay a dividend, and the expense ratio is a whopping 0.75%. Lastly, the returns from Chat have been insane, where this fund crushed the likes of SPMO and even VOO both in the last year by a very wide margin. Now, if you guys like this video, please give it a like because this cute puppy did. And check out our last video right here on your screen about some of the best funds that can even be better than hopefully VOO and Ulti. I love you guys so much. Crush on the stock market and take it easy. Peace.